Hey guys, it's Woody Mark here, coming with a brand new career mode video. This is, I believe it's episode 4. No, it's the 5th episode of the 2nd season. So yeah, we're properly into it now. I'm currently, I'm trying to think what month we're at. I believe we must be around October right now. But we have currently got a League Cup match against Chesterfield. So, thought I'd rotate the side because it's a midweek match, also keep the bad players fit. But Houlihan on the ball into Bennett. I question if that was offside, perhaps, but overall that is 1-0. Bennett does indeed get the goal, but yeah, even though I believe this series is probably the least supported out of all the ones that I do, I kind of enjoy it, so I want to continue it. Well, Zombies is the least supported, of course, but I still think it's really good to do this series, and obviously with me, I do based on what I enjoy. Obviously, if I was doing what people enjoyed the most, I'd be just spamming squad builders out every day. But I wouldn't do that because it's not what I enjoy, and like, I've got to, well, overall it's just about fun really, and I'm pretty sure people enjoy other content like the Cup Seasons has got a good amount of views, so people are watching that. And also, Road to 100 Goals gets views, and even this one gets the odd views. Like, even when I do the occasional gun game or zombies video, people seem to enjoy it still. So, it's like really surprising how I can still post a variety of content that people like. But, horrible pass by me, I'll admit it, and he scores there deservedly. Like, hands up, my fault. But, yeah, it's just good to know you can post content, not get hate about it. So, yeah, and like, I've got people on my channel who are thinking how to improve, mainly COD. Some, it's like, you take, with a lot of comments you take on board, you take them on board. However, obviously, if you focused on what one person thinks, you might not enjoy it. And also, it's a case of, is it the best thing for the channel, or is it just one guy's opinion? Because obviously they could be 100% correct and be right, but you've still got to take stuff into account. So, yeah, but overall, lots of the comments I see and take a look, like, for instance, I remember a comment a while ago that said do more hybrid squad builders, and that I took into account, and yeah, like, reading your comments is really useful. And also, even though, to be honest, with FIFA I don't do it as much, and I really should, I should be looking at other guys' contents, not to copy, but to see what they do, and you never know, one idea might ring a bell in your head and you think, yep, done it, I can include that kind of thing in my video. So, yeah, it's just the small things that make these better, but these are Road to 100 Goals, apart from making them live, which I really should do, in the sense, and wow, I'm losing my voice. Oh, wow, Cameron Jerome scores. Apart from making them live, which I don't really like doing too many FIFA series live, I'm sort of happy by doing the Cup Seasons live, because it's all with Ryan, it's exciting and all that. However, with this, it feels like more of a strain to record, so I don't really like doing that. But overall, ball gets given back to us. Bennett does a pretty good through ball, and then, yeah, Cameron Jerome on the ball, and there's only gonna be one scenario here, and that is indeed a golazo. So yeah, that game does indeed finish 5-3. I didn't show the last goal because it was a bit air, but that game was a win, and we are indeed up against Everton in the next round, who are a pretty good side. But currently, Cameron Jerome has indeed accepted our contract, and also player returns from an injury. I believe that was Howson who returned, and yeah, I needed a cough bit, so I did take a bit of a pause. Like, don't know if you guys noticed. But yeah, but overall, it's a case of Bennett wanted to negotiate, and also I believe Tete wanted to negotiate. So, oh no, Bennett and I'm trying to think who the other player was. It might have been Tete, but both of them did indeed sign the contract. So even if I want to sell them in the future, I can still bring them on a little bit further. But currently, Redmond does indeed score the first goal against Aston Villa. Pretty good finish. Redmond showing he can score indeed, and it's weird because players are seemingly doing better. But Nzobia on the ball, and I'm not even sure if that was in to begin with, but I wouldn't take that into account, to be honest. Because clearly that's not what happened, especially as Ruddy's moving. So that's not the final action of what Ruddy did. So firstly, I don't know if it even crossed the line. And secondly, even if it did, wow. Ruddy, come on, come on. And if you guys don't know, I was actually holding forward so Ruddy would move forwards. But obviously, animations take over. They're the priority because EA want to make the game look good. So, yeah, that's all happened. But Cameron Jerome does indeed score that goal. And that is how the game finishes. It finishes 2-1. So, a pretty solid result away at Aston Villa. However, this is where it sort of goes wrong. Yeah, but as you can see, we totally dominated them. And, yeah, Belgium Beast doing well. However, I need, like, another centre mid as well, because I believe I need a bit more defensive structure and better midfielders. But what was this? In a way, I could have not sprinted and taken the touch, but overall I sort of just went along, and yeah, solid finish, and he's showing his worth, like why we bought him, because even though his natural position is a right wing, he can play cam, and that's where I want to use him, because in career mode, I feel it's really useful to have players that can play in multiple positions, and he is indeed that player. So, yeah, but I still need another winger, because I want a top winger I can bring on from the bench. For instance, if it ends up being Redmond or Castillo, which I doubt it will be, it's a good thing to have. It's always good to have backups, because you can bring them on, and they can make the difference at the end of the day. And, yeah, my defence is bad. If I had a better goalkeeper, he might have grabbed that, I think, personally. Ruddy isn't the greatest goalkeeper in the world. I will be looking to replace him, but he's not the priority to replace. Like, I guess I could get someone different. Defending wasn't the greatest, I'll admit that. However, yeah, it's so difficult to defend, like, because all they do is just hold the ball, and it's, like, so difficult to tackle them, and they just... When they're like edge of the box like that, you just know there's a chance they can score. That's all the computer does, is dribble with the ball edge of the box, and I find them so hard to tackle. It's quite unreal actually. But Sissoko on the ball into Tete, and yeah, through ball into Jerome, and this is indeed Jerome's moment. Fake shot stop, and yeah, he just tucks it in the corner to make it 2 goals. Also, yeah, solid goal by Cameron Jerome, like, showing his worth indeed. So, yeah, GG indeed, and hopefully there will be many more to come. However, that's a topic we'll get in later in the video. But currently, again, he's doing good passes actually, pretty good passes, and that was quite a nice goal actually, looking back on that. Obviously I am defended well, but honestly it's one of those where the computer just knows what to do, so you can't really commit, which is why I think against the computer, contained defending is actually the best thing to do, because you don't make any movement whatsoever and the computer doesn't either. So it's one of those weird annoying ones. But Williamson on the ball, and oh, unfortunately this is the case. Well, that was pure luck. Like, how Bassong didn't get the tackle in is beyond me, but unfortunately the game does finish 4-2. Stats say they probably deserve to win. To be perfectly honest, it's the way it goes. We do indeed accept and move on, as we always do, because, yeah, all you can do really. Look at the positives. We did score 2 goals, I guess, but even so, conceded 4, not really great. And yeah, against Southampton midweek, and oh, it's not been the greatest time in the world, has it? Now, Southampton I actually dominated, and then this happens. Again, edge of the box, and how that even happened is beyond me, but he does score with a new striker who I've never heard of. I guess Pella is on the bench, or they sold him, apparently, so yeah, that happened. That's 1-0. It's the way it goes, I guess. Howson on the ball, coming back from injury, so it was Howson indeed, because it's midweek match. Through ball into Jerome, good finish, good goal. However, soon after this, which I forgot to include, Cameron Jerome gets injured. yeah. He goes off with an injury, so I actually have to bring Pereira on. And considering Jerome's had one of the most assists and the most goals, it's a big miss. It is a big miss indeed. So, I can now confirm that he's out for like 3 to 4 weeks. Which sucks a lot, but Gaston Ramirez gets the finish. And if you guys don't know, in FIFA 13, I really enjoyed playing with him. So, I was like, yeah, that was lucky, him getting the ball back there after I tackled him. Oh, and it hitting the post also. But overall, yeah. You'll get to see Cameron Jerome being out for that amount of time. But yeah, overall, it's been Woody Mark, and I am indeed out of here. See you guys! And yeah, we dominated them, as you can see. Bye, guys.